This program, The Glass Cage, was recorded on September 30th, 2014, before a live audience at New York's 92Y and features automation expert Nicholas Carr in conversation with Columbia University law professor Tim Wu.
Well, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It's my honor to be the more or less moderator for this event tonight. Well, you're in for a treat. This is a great book, and I've admired Nick's work for a long time. Let me, Nick, start with just a very straightforward question. You know, if you read the news, maybe Wired magazine, maybe the New York Times, you're always reading about the new thing and how it's going to make our lives better. Usually by making them more convenient or easier, taking away the labor. A good example, is the automated car, the car that drives itself. Everyone's saying, well, once we have the car that drives itself, well, obviously life is going to be so much better. But you have slightly different feelings about that faith in automation.
I do. And on the one hand, you know, it's easy to understand why we're so excited about this and so infatuated about this. I mean, one of the great engineering challenges, one of the great challenges to inventors is always kind of figuring out how to get inanimate objects to do things that we do. And it's always amazing when that happens. It feels like magic. And certainly with the Google self-driving car, it's a perfect example of that. Because it wasn't that long ago when experts said there's no way that a computer can drive a car, that you'll have a robotic car. It's something that you need, that kind of human intuition. And as Google has shown, that at least in a lot of circumstances, you can actually get a computer to drive a car. The problem in this view, I think, particularly as it gets operationalized by Silicon Valley, by engineers, by programmers, is that we begin to think that anything that we do that a computer can be designed to do, we should give to the computer. And that runs into both, I think that raises both practical problems and dangers and philosophical or even existential ones. And the practical dangers are that one thing we know about automation is that if you make a person's work too easy, they begin to tune out, they don't pay attention anymore, they put all their faith in the machine, and on those rare occasions when something goes wrong, they make mistakes. But even worse than that is they don't practice their own skills. They don't practice their own talents, and as a result, either don't develop them or those skills get rusty. And that can, you know, have actual practical problems in terms of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?